A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this video where I want to share with all of you that today is the time when things will actually start changing for a lot of people in the Twin Flame Starseed Lightworker community. This is actually the same community of people, but Twin Flames have the start of this journey is kind of romantic in nature, but light workers and star seeds who are not that much interested in the romantic part usually start it in a different way. But then relationships play a very important role. It can also be possible that someone who identifies as a twin flame can be more in connection with a light worker kind of person who's very much mission oriented, or someone who identifies as a star seed who's more into studying astrology or finding out about human origins, or they have a lot of interest in paranormal psychology. Somehow such people can gel well. Now, why am I talking about all this is because for last 9 years a lot of you have faced a lot of things. So this 9-year cycle completes now, not as per the Gregorian calendar. And that's why when you got this news that the 9-year cycle has finally completed and 2026 is going to start and it will shift a lot of things and move a lot of energy, a lot of people didn't see that happening. And you're like, nothing has changed in my life. Why is that so? For a lot of people, it happened last year in 2025, and then for another batch it is supposed to happen in 2026, and the date starts from today because the Gregorian calendar is not the accurate calendar. So today basically the new year starts, and as per the Vikram Sambat calendar, today is 2083, the year 2083. As per the Gregorian calendar, the date is 14th April 2026, but the calendar that I'm talking about is 56 to 57 years ahead of the Gregorian calendar, and it has a completely different calculation. Because of this correct calendar calculation, a lot of your age will also be different, especially if you're born after or in the 80s. You'll not calculation wise be the same age as per what the Gregorian calendar has been showing to you. So a very happy new year to all of you, and now you will finally start seeing the changes that you were expecting to happen in the month of January, starting from 1st of January 2026, but it will be now 4 months later. From today onwards you will start seeing the changes. This is the spiritual meaning. And I have always mentioned that there are two things that have a very big impact on everybody's chart, and that is the placement of sun and moon. Whatever is the placement of sun and moon that you're born with will continue to be the same. You can actually correct it via the Manipur chakra and your third eye chakra. Ajna chakra and Manipur chakra, these are the two main chakras that you can work on. Your intuition, which is your mother energy, the moon energy, and sun, which is your father energy. Father energy brings money in your life, the provider energy, and mother energy brings love in your life. So a lot of people have a lot of money, they've got a lot of money, or they're really good with career, they're very hardworking, but they have this loneliness factor. They are not able to manifest love. And when I say manifest, it means love might be there in their life, but they're not able to see it. In fact, it has been in their life for years now, but they could not see it, they could not figure it out. Sometimes you need to actually understand love towards someone, unconditional love, and then you can attract relationships. And there are different formats of relationships. I'm not going to say that marriage is the only relationship that makes you complete, or a romantic connection is not the only thing, but more important is to feel love. A factor that is very important is understanding unconditional pure love, where you just want to give. Love is a one-way traffic where you just want to give. You don't want to receive, you don't want to take, because once you start giving it in such a way, source will start giving you love, and the love you get from source is very, very, very powerful and magical. So as per the solar alignment and renewal, the sun is entering the zodiac sign of Aries today, and it signifies a fresh start for the entire solar year, and it encourages renewal and setting of new intentions. So today's day, that is a divine appointment where energy of creation is going to shift. You can meditate, introspect, and get spiritual growth. And it's a great day to say thank you to universe, thank you to God, and focus on the fact that you can bring in abundance in your life. You can bring in abundance in your life. You can let go of the past mistakes, not dwell so much over it. In fact, take the lesson, learn from your mistakes, let the negativity go, let the karmic baggage go. If you're feeling some kind of heavy energy towards certain type of people, let them go, forgive them and let them go mentally. And don't think about them, don't associate with them mentally, even if they are good or bad, because see, good and bad is just a mental perception. There are some people who are very good. Apparently they look good, but they may not be good to you, or they may be really making you feel horrible, disappointed. They do not appreciate honesty and transparency, because sometimes good people are too stuck in appreciation. Like they cannot tolerate anyone giving them a feedback. Little bit of criticism, even if it's about you not being comfortable with something, they will take it personally and get offended. And it's a big ego thing, because your words attack their good image. When they have this good image, your speech, your feedback, or your honesty attacks it. Their extreme attachment with the image, the social image, or the nice image, or the sweet image, makes them unoriginal. They are not original anymore, because original people are not image conscious. Sometimes these kind of people do actually more harm, and they create this type of weird feeling that other people are below them. Now with the bad people also, the problem is, because they are so much fond of that bad image. I mean, they're programmed to be that way, otherwise they won't. They like to hurt people, or they like to be rude, or they like to be mean. They like to make others feel below them on purpose. So both are actually doing similar things. There's too much good image and there's too much bad image. Both is harmful. So today you can work on this, and this is also duality. You can actually transform this. I'll tell you how. First of all, by detaching with both of them, removing any codependence. So with the goody good people, you have codependence, because you feel that they're so nice, they're going to be good to you, they're going to help you, blah blah blah. Sinners and saints. I mean, still I would say, because I've studied saintly people, they're nicer. So there's confusion. Certain words are a part of a communication pattern. So I'm using sinners and saints in a way that I'm trying to not talk about saintly people here, but I'm trying to talk about those people who attach too much or associate too much with the image of saints, or the image of sinners also. Sometimes sinners feel that they're so cool, they're above everyone, they're the rebellious ones, they're the change makers, or they don't care about anyone. So problem is not the definition, the problem is not even the image, the problem is attachment with that image. When we start associating too much with it and we start using it as a label, that's wrong. So here, this is a very minute thing that I'm talking about. Leaving the past behind also means that you let go of the karmic baggage and you begin with a clean slate, and you let go of the codependency. The codependency must go for both. Sometimes we like to be around bad people apparently bad looking people, because we want to change them, we want to fix them, we want to help them, we want to be around them because we feel that we can influence them to become better human beings. But trust me, we can't change anyone. We can't change the good, we can't change the bad, we can't change anyone. The only people we can change is our own selves. So if somebody or something triggers us, we need to go within and figure out why we are getting triggered. Not to set some high moral platform or pedestal like we are above everyone, but to release the discomfort. We are thinking, most people think that someone else is making us uncomfortable or discomfortable or unhappy, and we start blaming them, but actually no. We ourselves are uncomfortable because there's some trigger within us. There's an issue within us, there's a wound inside of us, there's an insecurity, there's some pain inside of us. I'm not saying that you should hang out with toxic people all the time and you should put yourselves in harm's way, no. But I'm saying that blaming someone for your pain cannot help, because the injury is inside you, the trauma is inside you, they're just mirroring it. Once you heal the trauma, once you heal the issue, then you'll see the same person will make you very comfortable. The same person can make you feel relaxed, or the same person will not matter that much to you. You will be very indifferent to whatever image you have of that person. Things look very different. Sometimes the person you have labeled as a narcissist becomes your best friend after your healing, and they become your support system. They become the pillar of support in your life, and you're surprised, how did this even change? How did this even happen? When did this even happen? So yes, this day marks for a lot of you the end of 9-year cycle, bringing in more harmony and bringing in more unity energy. And you can actually use a lot of your experience to reflect, to see how far you've come after all these years. So if it is 2016 and 9 years back, so I said for some people it was 2025 and for some people it was 2026. So between 2016 to 2017, a lot of you people, if especially you resonate with this, a lot of you people had some kind of transition, had some kind of awakening, had some kind of understanding. You were entering this phase and you had to put in a lot of work. Maybe you lost someone who you really loved, or maybe you were trying to educate yourself and you were confused, or maybe it was about love, or maybe it was you trying to understand what your identity is all about, because we are here going through an identity shift. Not only planet Earth is going through identity shift that you can see pretty much happening globally, but as human beings also, we were going through identity shift. So for a lot of you people, it may have matched with the timelines. And then, there was this phase of pandemic, which I'm sure affected everyone in different ways. Some people were completely against whatever was trending and they refused to do it. Like I was the one, I never took the shots, and I was put under a lot of societal pressure. I was told that it's a very bad decision. I was literally boycotted for almost a year by everyone, especially those some of them were close to me, and they just told me that I'm doing an utterly stupid thing. But now, after 5 years or 6 years, my decision has proved to be a wise decision, and for it I had to wait. I had to wait for 2 years to get the mandate from the court, the highest court here, and I didn't travel, I didn't go anywhere, I stayed in my space, and I'm sure there are many like me. I mean, it may not be a big number, but it wasn't easy for us, but it formed a collective energy. And this is again not to judge people that, okay, now we are superior, but I can understand for those people who were not able to do it, they must have gone through so much, They must have gone through a lot of pressure by people around them. And I'm sure they must have done something. And now also you can heal whatever they try to do. maybe now also they're trying to scare you by saying, oh, you took it, so you are affected or infected in some way. But don't take it like that. Try to release it, try to heal yourself, try to get this out of your mind, that an external energy can affect your internal system. I know a lot of people felt sick also after that, and I know a lot of people were living in fear, some kind of fear. A lot of you actually had to lose people at that time. It was not easy. So in my opinion, the next 3 years or 4 years, they were sort of releasing some things from your system, and the time before that was actually preparing you for solitude and going within. So it's a win-win situation for all of us, especially now. So all the global changes that you're seeing happened in these last few years, and now we are at the culmination of it. So all the very best to you. I'm really proud of you that you're here. It's not a coincidence that you're here and you're listening to this. And all the very best for your journey ahead. See you in the next one. Happy New Year once again. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.